Good morning, good afternoon, good night, good evening. Happy fall, happy summer, happy winter. I don't know what time of year it is you're watching, but anyway, this is Tina with Amber FieldMouse Jewelry. I want to welcome everybody back to watch the rest of this video from the second box opening. If this is your first time joining me, I just want to say thanks so much. I'm glad to have you here. Hope that you have a good time with me looking at the rest of this jewelry. When we left off last, I had a giant knot of jewelry and it didn't make sense to sit there on camera and detangle it. So I went offline and detangled it and just want to come back and share some of these pieces with you. So this should be a really quick video. This first piece was, it's an orange plastic piece that was in the knot, and it has its place. There's not a lot of orange jewelry out there you're finding much anymore, so I know that people are looking for orange jewelry. This one is shell, dyed orange. It's kind of pretty there with the little acrylic beads on it. Has a lobster claw closure, so this is a more recent piece, of course. Let me just pop it on here so that you can see it. I think it'll look good on the white. Yeah, okay, that's not looking good at all for the house of camera. Excuse me. Okay, so that's not going to work so well. Let's go back to our tiny little one here then. All right, I've gotten a larger one hoping that would show a bit better. And there we go. And that is this pretty orange shell and acrylic necklace, and again it has a silver tone lobster claw, and it's a pretty little piece. If anybody's interested in that one, that is something that did come out of that Tangle, and it is available. Next piece that came out was this really beautiful glass and has some wood implements on it as well. It's a double strander, very pretty. I love this one. It's these amber colored glass beads, these jadeite colored beads. Sorry, lost my ability to speak there for a minute. Little silver tone beads and these little pretty wood ones with some green dyed wooden beads as well. This one has a lobster clasp as well, so it is a, oh, can you see that? I am not used to this angle. It's a newer piece, but it's very pretty. And here's that lobster clasp I was talking about. Silver tone, it's all in great shape. Has a little extension if anybody needed to make that a little bit longer. And where did I put my ruler? Alright, so this one is about an 8-inch drop, and then you do have that little extender to make it a bit longer if you'd like. So that was in our Tangle, very pretty piece. This one I think was pretty, I think we got this out previously, but it's just so gorgeous I just had to show it off again. I absolutely adore this necklace. It's got this Murano glass type medallion here on these beautiful copper seed beads with these gorgeous teal glass beads, and there's some little brass colored copper beads as well. Oh, look at those are blue with some copper backing on them. This is just a very pretty, stunning piece. I kind of hope nobody buys this one because I love it. Look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh. So that is available definitely if anybody's interested in that one. All right, flying right along. I'm not sure if we saw this one or not. This is a White House Black Market one. I'm just showing you again because it's one of the few gold White House Black Market pieces that I've seen. It is very substantial. Has this little hoop with these are acrylic on here, has these little diamond rondelle looking things. They're actually attached to the medallion itself. And then this very long chain. The chain itself, this drop is going to be about 16, maybe about an 18-inch drop. It's a beautiful piece. It's in perfect condition, and it's really quite lovely if anybody was interested in that one. All right, moving along. I don't know if we saw this one, if this was in the Tangle, to be honest with you, because it's about a week later that I'm doing this part. Life happens. This is a really pretty druzy necklace. It has these little black crystal beads on a silver tone chain. Very pretty little piece. It does have a lobster claw, so it's a more modern piece. It's quite pretty. Very light. A little bit elegant with those sparkles on there in the druzy. Very pretty. All right, so let's pop that over there, so if anybody wants it, we don't have to hunt it down. Next one that came out, and I'm hoping I don't have to untangle this one again. This one just is having a good time tangling itself. This is a very substantial black coin necklace. It's painted, it's metal that's been painted black. It has all of these coins on it. It's very pretty. It's a very quality item. Very quality. Was that even a way to say that? It's a quality item. It's nice. Yeah, it's not. Oh my God. Anybody ever watch Christmas Vacation? I just thought of Eddie when he was talking about the Barco lounger or whatever that piece of that chair was that got the cat burned up under it. That's horrible. It's a good quality item, Clark. Well, this is a good quality item also, Clark. So if you want to buy this pretty necklace, it's available to you. This is also a very long one. I did double it up so you could see it. And let me just do the lazy man's measure here so I don't have to stretch it all the way across. It is going to be about 20 inches long. So that's a pretty one. All right, moving right along. This was an interesting one that I found. This is a very heavy metal medallion. It's green enameled with some silver on it. The back is perfectly nice and clean. It is on this, this is kind of like a plastic cord with a lobster claw. Interesting thing about this one is I wasn't familiar, so I looked it up online, and these are going for like 40 bucks online, which I think is a little bit off the chart. But it is a pretty piece. I certainly wouldn't have trouble charging anybody $20 for this one because it is really nice. And this is, of course, is available like every other piece here, unless I have claimed it as my own, and hope to not do that with many because I have too much jewelry as it is. So this is available if you'd like it. And let me get you a measurement on this one. This one is going to be about 10 inches. And if we stretch it out, yeah, about 10 inches down to the bottom of the medallion. Pretty piece. All right. I don't know if we saw this one or if this was in the Tangle, if it's one that I picked up. I don't tend to be the most organized of human beings all my life, but you know, admitting the problem is the first step. Yeah, this is probably never going to be something that changes in my life. I'm just a little too ADD. All right, anyway, we're not going to untie that, but this is a very pretty teardrop, beautiful silver tone chain. It almost looks like liquid silver on here. It almost looks like I might be able to get it on there. And it has these graduated green colored crystals. It is very pretty, and I don't know if you can see that closer there. The light's not getting into it or not, but it's gorgeous. And this is a Leah Sophia piece. It's very nice, well made. So that one is there if anybody wants that one. All right, what one else do we see? This is another White House Black Market. This is a much smaller than the ones that I pulled out of this box. I'm not going to fight with this chain, but it it clasps here, and there's a little knot there that some of these chains just like to knot on me. I don't know why, but we shall persevere. I think the necklace begs to differ, but that's a pretty one. These are glass beads with all these little stations on a silver chain. It's gorgeous. Really pretty piece. I love White House Black Market. I've never actually been aware of it until like the past few months, but it's just quality, beautiful jewelry. It's just very tastefully done. And that's saying something when you're talking about these enormous pieces. Some of these large statement pieces can just be a little over the top. All right, this one, I don't know if we saw it or not, but it's worth another look. It's a very lightweight silver tone chain. It's quite pretty. It just adds a little bit of sparkle to an outfit. I love it. Don't recall if this one has a clasp on it either. No, this is just you can wear over the neck long, or you can double it up. And let's get a length on this one so that you know how long this one is. All right, this one is going to be about 16 inches long. Very pretty little silver piece. Also available if anybody wants it. Alrighty, this is one that came out of that Tangle that I absolutely am in love with. This is another White House Black Market piece. It's stunning. Absolutely stunning. Look at those. This is like, I've never really been a big fan of a statement piece until I've seen their product. It's gorgeous. These are like little square silver and blue. These aren't exactly squares. There's a shape for this, and I don't remember what it's called, but I don't know that I ever knew what it was called, to be honest with you, but that is just beautiful. That is a very pretty, pretty statement piece. Look at the sparkles on that. That is beautiful. And let me get your length on this one. You can make it longer and shorter. There's a lot here on the, that you can grab. I did actually bring it down a little bit lower. So at its longest, if you're wanting to wear it longer, look at the sparkles in that when it hits the light. That's so pretty. It is 10 inch. It's a 10-inch drop at its longest, and then of course you can cinch it up to wear it a little bit closer to the neck. A lot of styling options with that one, and it's a beautiful piece. Just absolutely beautiful. Look at the glint. Look at the light glint off that. Gosh, it's so pretty. Ah, pretty, pretty, pretty piece. All right, did we get all the? Oh, this thing. This thing. All right, so this thing I untangled. I did. I promise you, I untangled it. It's a long piece of leather, and it has all of these. It's more like suede. I'm sorry, than leather. All of these dangles that dangle down, and I am not going to untangle this thing again. See, that's what they look like. But what I do know is that my sister Bethany could make several beautiful earrings out of this. So, Beth, this is coming to you. I mean, there'll be 100 of the same shape and kind, but maybe you can change it up a little bit. All right, so that one's going over there. What else didn't we see? I think we saw all of that. This one was starting to come out of the box last time, but I didn't get it all the way out. This is that brand new J. Crew with tags. These are also very expensive pieces when you buy them brand new, and rightfully so. This is a very quality, well-made piece. I love these little red grapefruit beads with the little gold caps on it. This is in absolutely pristine, brand new condition. It's absolutely beautiful. This one on the neck, let me see, is very pretty. You have a lot of choices in length with this one as well. It's probably not the best depiction of it right there, but as always, I will take some pictures to show at the end of the video so that you can see what we had there. But this J. Crew is lovely and also available. All right, what else did we pull out? This one, again, I think this one was in the knot. I'm not sure. This one has no maker on it. I don't believe that this one is White House Black Market because it's just a slightly lighter than the other necklaces weight-wise. But it's beautiful. It's in brand new shape. It adds a little bit of that black and silver and white sparkle to an outfit without weighing you down. It's not, some of these pieces are very large. This is much smaller and very pretty. This one is, let's see how long this one can be with the drop all the way. All right, so that one is going to be about 9 inches at the absolute maximum length on there. Alrighty. This one, I don't know if we showed or not either. This is pretty. I love this combination. You know what? I think I did show these again. That's another Murano glass type piece. You see these frequently with the seed beads, but a beautiful combination. It's definitely worth showing again. That is just beautiful. And this one is much longer than I showed you there. Let's get that out of the way so we can see how long this one is. All right, so this one is going to be about a little over about 11 inches with the drop. Very nice one. Okay, have that one. Again, I don't know if I showed you this one, but this one is an acrylic. These are all acrylic beads. This one has a mother of pearl with a tiger or zebra stripe on it. A lot of people are very much into animal print, so I wanted to make sure that I showed that as well. And it does have some choices for length with the extender on there. And if we, let me just put it at its longest length so that you can see the maximum length that it'll be. if you wanted it at his longest. Oh, it's about 1 foot long. So a nice long drop on that one. All right, we have a couple more pieces to get through. I think this one was in, oh well. Again, I don't know if it was in the knot or if we pulled it. I don't think we pulled this one out. I think this one was in the tangle. So let me show you this other White House Black Market. It's beautiful. This one is faux pearls with black glass beads, silver chains. And I'm going to take a picture of this one at the end because I'm doing a very poor job of showing you it here, but it's beautiful. It's falling off. It's just way too much for this form. But it's a gorgeous piece. These are faux pearls. These aren't glass, but the beads themselves are glass and has these little rondelles that have pave, little crystals on them. It's a beautiful piece. This one can be extremely long if you want it to be, just like those other ones. I prefer them cinched up here, but you can make this much, much longer. And that one is also available. Please contact me if you want it. All right, this is a very pretty, I can't remember, this is Ann Taylor Loft. This is a beautiful one. Very pretty, if I can get it undone. It's got silver tone chain, and it does have glass beads on it. So this is a long one. It's going right off the screen there. Let me double it down so you can see how long it is. So, and then I'll just kind of pop it on the form too. So this one, fully extended, would be about 16 inches long. Let's see what it looks like. Fashioned in a couple of different ways. So there's just, you know, letting it extend the full length. Very pretty. And I'm also just gonna kind of triple strand it so we can see it on the form, because I'm kind of at the mercy of this little form when I have the camera at this angle, but I will take better pictures for thumbnails and whatnot at the end. And that's a mess. This is why they don't hire me to work at Macy's to, you know, dress the mannequins. Anyway, you can see how pretty it is. And these are all glass beads. We have some navy, some pink. These are very icy, light icy blue, some crackles in there. It's beautiful, and it's in absolute pristine condition as well. I could not believe what was coming out of that knot, and furthermore, I could not believe that they weren't destroyed. All right, here we have one more White House Black Market piece. These can be a little bit confusing at first, to be honest with you. I felt a little bit like a fool because I'm like, how does that work? This one is meant to be worn long. You can see the drop here. Look at the shine on those crystals. Oh my gosh, they just sparkle. They were gorgeous. I'll pull it out a little bit so you can see every little piece here. Will I? There we go. But those are just sparkly and gorgeous. Sparkly and gorgeous. Look at those. Shake them a little bit so you can see the sparkle on them. And then we have the long gold tone drop here with these stations. And these are acrylic, but the stones are glass. And this one is White House Black Market, of course, as I said. I will take a picture of this one on a bigger form and put pictures up at the end. This one, fully extended, would be about 18 inches as well. Alrighty, and this is the one that we had seen originally. This is the first brand new one I saw. I don't know if I mentioned, but these things go for like 68. I've seen them like 80 bucks. They're expensive. This one is brand new, $68. So I'll show you this one again in a picture form. Ton of material here, ton of beads. Alright, this one was a little, again, I can't remember, but this one is pretty. It's a gold Rolo chain, and it has a toggle clasp here with this pretty little heart, and the heart's meant to be worn up front. Oh, look at how shiny that is. Let me put it on here so that you can see it. There's a tiny bit of wear on this one, but you barely notice it, to be honest with you. It's very pretty heart. Nice sturdy chain. It's solid construction on that. I love that. Alright, so we have that one, and then lastly this is like a he-she necklace. It's bone and wood. Beautiful. It has does have a lobster clasp, but this is a newer piece, but it's very pretty. It is not vintage, but it's lovely. And then the last thing that I wanted to show you, I kind of just like pulled out this sterling silver men's bracelet. It's during the video at some point and said, oh yeah, this is that. It's got some little gold tone on it. After the video, I looked up the name, and I think it says Jeffrey Scott is what I believe the maker's name is on here. Yeah, Jeffrey Scott. I looked it up online. This thing sells for $695 brand new. Yeah, that's what I said. Absolutely. I was thinking that same thing. Anyway, I did look it up on eBay, and there are various price points on there as well. So I'm going to get some Simichrome out and polish this up because it is in very nice shape, and it's going to be a nice little resale find. This was actually, isn't it funny, this was the best find of the entire box. This paid for this box about, I don't know, 5 times. So, and I'm not selling it at $600, of course, because it's used. But really, really cool bracelet. Honestly, you know what? I don't think it's all that attractive. I don't want to say that I do. It's not a bad looking bracelet. It's a nice men's masculine bracelet, but it's cool because of what it is. So anyway, well, that's the end of the box. Thank you for staying with me through the tangle. Again, if you ever want to purchase anything, please message me, email me at amberfieldmousejewelry@gmail.com. I would love to chat with you about what pieces you might be interested in. Easiest way to let me know what it is that you'd like is to take a screenshot of the item in the video, let me know which video it is, and send it along. Postage, as always, will be $5 up to £1. And that pound does include the packing material, unfortunately. Anything over that, we'll talk about calculated shipping. And if you want to hold off on me sending you any of the pieces, like say you've watched another video and purchased something, and you want to watch the next one, and not have me ship anything just until you see if you'd like to buy something from that is perfectly fine. I'll make up some arrangement for, maximum length of time we can hold off on something, because we forget. I know I forget things, so we don't want to let that go on forever, but I certainly would be happy to work with you in that capacity. And I hope that you all had a good time looking at the end of this video. I had a great time looking at all the things inside. It's always so much fun looking at the new pieces. And until next time, this is Tina with Amber FieldMouse Jewelry. Have a great rest of your week. I sound like that chick from Wild Wild West, the Gene Wilder movie. Anyway, it's Saturday and I'm silly, so have a great rest of your week.